Welcome to Super Maxi. But today I'm going to talk about movie tie-in material and show tie-in material. What I mean by these are materials that are outside the medium, like cartoons that are said to be connected to a movie, or games or comics. For example, how we all know that the Spider-Man, the new animated series, which I'll just be calling Spider-Man, the new animated series, was made to be canon to the 2002 movie, but was made non-canon when you consider the Spider-Man 2, the sequel to Spider-Man from 2002. That's right. And I also believe that Ben 10 Vilgax Attacks was also considered a little bit more canon until it was made uncanon by the season 3 episode where we saw where the origin of the DNA sample for Chromastone, which kind of made it uncanon, and a few other things before it. Here my theory is going to go on which of those materials. I'll use those examples. Season 3 of Ben 10 Alien Force or Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks. Which one of those should be considered canon to the ones that came before? Should season 1 to 2 lead to season 3 or Vilgax Attacks? That's an easier one to say because season 3 would work better because of all the things that may lead to that. But for a harder one to say is this one. Should Spider-Man 1 lead to the new animated series, or should it lead to its sequel? This one is harder to say because nothing in Spider-Man 1 could really deny the existence of the new animated series. The only thing that denies its canonicity is Spider-Man 2. But I think here's a simple way to solve these issues, that every time, so we can all enjoy the media we are watching without worrying if it's canon or not. We should consider this. The new animated series was made to be canon to Spider-Man 1. So it is canon to Spider-Man 1. And so is Spider-Man 2 canon to Spider-Man 1. Think it more of a timeline where Spider-Man 1 is there and splits off into 2 or more directions of Spider-Man, the animated series, and Spider-Man 2. One path, one movie starting multiple timelines. Like Guardians of the Galaxy started with its sequel and the show that was in the 2010s. And like, for example, another series, that means we could also consider tie-in games to the games canon to a version of those ones. Let me use the TMNT. We know that the TMNT 1990 movie had its own comic book, which the comic had a few changes. We can't say that they might be the same story, but if you don't want to say they are, you can just say that anything that seems to tie in to a certain version of them could be canon to that type of version. This could lead to more of strings that come out from one specific thing leading to another. Like how I'm going to say this. This is what I think. I'll use the example of the Sam Raimi movies. We'll say Spider-Man 1 is there at the beginning. In timeline B, that reads to the events of Spider-Man, the new animated series. And in timeline A, that leads to Spider-Man 2. The timeline diverges for some reason, so some events that happened in A might not happen in B, and some events that happened in B might never happen in A. And that's just how timelines might work, to explain why there are things that say they tie into other media, and then they seem to be retconned by a sequel of that media. Because of now that, which one between the two do you think is a closer sequel to the first Spider-Man movie? Do you think it's Spider-Man 2, or do you think it is Spider-Man, the new animated series. And I'll also ask another question there that you should also answer in the comments with that one. Between season 3 and Vilgax Attacks, which one do you think would be a better continuation of the first 2 seasons? Is it both, one of them, or neither? Comment down below. And if you have any theories you'd want me to make, comment them down below. Now comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to like and press the bell icon so you can know whenever I upload a video. So let me go. Like, share, and subscribe, and come again to watch another video from Super Max Z. Super Max Z heading out.